To all the students, photographers सर आपकी ओर आ रहे हैं. Make yourself presentable. तो proper आपकी photo click हो जाए. I request so पीछे still students अभी भी खड़े हैं. Be seated. जो हमने स्ट्रीम वाइज फुल इंट्रोडक्शन दिया था, मुझे लगता है मुझे दोबारा देना पड़ेगा. एक बार सेटल हो जाओ, उसके बाद फाइनल हम अटेंडेंस ले लेते हैं विद द प्रॉपर एनर्जी एंड शाउट आउट, क्योंकि उसके बाद प्रोटोकॉल लग जाएगा और हमें डिसिप्लिन में रहना पड़ेगा. तो फिर से एक बार मैं इंट्रोडक्शन देता हूँ. जिसने दोबारा नहीं सुना हो और जिन्होंने सुना है प्लीज सह लेना आज. So it's time for the management, the MBA, BBA, BCom, events and sports management. That management students study leadership but still waits for instructions. MBA students speak fluent English, especially words like synergy and leverage, which even they don't fully understand. Events and sports management students can manage the big fat event like this convocation, the IPL match, but still not manage that sleep schedule. The IT and computers, MCA, BCA, MSc IT and BSc IT. The IT students believe every problem in life has only one solution, and that is, I guess हम सबको भी वो adapt करना पड़ेगा. Just restart. They don't panic in any of the situation. They just say server down है. IT student don't say I'm confused. ईगो हर्ट हो जाएगा, सीधी बात है. They say सिस्टम एरर है भाई, मेरी कोई गलती नहीं है. Engineering and master students, that engineering students study for 4 years to answer one questions, और उनको हमेशा पूछा जाता है अलग अलग तरीकों से that बेटा जॉब कब लगेगी. PhD engineers are still students, just with the experience in patience. Engineers don't say I'm tired, they say project चल रहा है. Pharmacy students शायद आ गए हैं, that B Pharm, M Pharm students. Pharmacy students know medicines that cure everything except exam fear. They can pronounce medicine names longer than their own passwords. Physiotherapy students don't say hello. They say, where does it pain? कहाँ दुख रहा है आपको? They don't believe in rest. They believe in one more exercise. एक और करे. Science students study everything in detail and still get asked, but what exactly is this? Architecture students design dream houses and still live in hostels with leaking taps. Media students know how to communicate everything except their own future plan. And last, my favorite, diploma students believe in one rule: skills speaks louder than marks. So that was जिनको जिनको आज डिग्री मिलने वाली है, वो सारे की सारे कॉलेज के बारे में हमने थोड़ा थोड़ा बताया है. बस विद इन 5 मिनट्स आपको प्रॉपरली इंस्ट्रक्शन यहाँ से दिए जाएंगे कि किस तरह प्रॉपर टाइमलाइन गो थ्रू होने वाला है. तो दिस इज माय नेम इज निलय पारेख. थैंक यू सो मच.
check. Check, check. A very warm and joyous evening to all. I am Ami Patel, your host for this prestigious occasion. Let us begin with the timeless Sanskrit verse from the Vishnu Puran. Sa vidyaya vimukte. This simple yet profound statement reminds us that the true education is the path to freedom and enlightenment. A fitting thought as we celebrate the achievements of our graduating students today. On behalf of LJ University, it is my absolute privilege and heartfelt delight to welcome each one of you to this magical winter evening. We have gathered today for an exceptional event that holds a special place in our hearts, a moment you have been eagerly waiting for, your graduation ceremony. This evening marks an extraordinary milestone as we celebrate the unwavering dedication, perseverance, and remarkable achievement of our graduating students. It is also a profound tribute to invaluable support of the professors, staff, and entire LG University community, whose guidance, dynamic curriculum, and innovative methods have shaped this journey. Let this moment radiate with the pride, gratitude, and boundless inspiration as we honor the past, savor the present, and envision a future brimming with timeless possibilities. Convocation is not merely the distribution of degrees. It is a formal acknowledgement of the transformation. Each student seated here today arrived at this institute with a question, curiosity, and dreams. Over the time, those questions turn into understanding, curiosity into confidence, and dreams into direction. Education, as our ancient wisdom reminds us, is not an accumulation of facts, but the journey of becoming. There is a beautiful Sanskrit thought that says, Nahi gnane na sadansha pavitramihi vidyate. There is nothing as purifying as knowledge. Today is the day when knowledge meets responsibility, when learning meets life. Dear students, the degrees you will soon receive are not just ending. They are gateways to new beginning, to think boldly, to act ethically, and to contribute meaningfully to the world. A poet once wrote, खुद को इतना तैयार कर लो कि जिंदगी जब मौका दे तो तुम पीछे नहीं आगे खड़े रहो. Prepare yourself so well that when life presents an opportunity, you stand at the front, not behind. We have an inspiring and memorable program plan for this special occasion. Prepare to be moved by wisdom and insights of our distinguished speaker to honor the achievement of our exceptional students as we present awards and certificates and to revel in a day that truly celebrates excellence and possibility. Ladies and gentlemen, may I request you to please rise as the Convocation Procession, consisting of the chief guest, Shri Arif Mohammad Khan, Honorable Governor of Bihar, with Honorable President of LJ University, Honorable Vice Chancellor of LG University, Honorable members of the governing body, Board of Management, and Academic Council, and the directors and head of the department of various institutes are entering the plaza and remain standing till all the procession takes their seats. seated. May I request all of you to stand for National Anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Please be seated. To begin this auspicious occasion, may I invite dignitaries to light the lamp. Now we evoke the goddess of knowledge with Saraswati Vandana.
जय हंसवाहिनी जयति वीणावादिनी.
May the spirit of this prayer guide us in our path, drive our action, and be the light that never dims. Let us begin the event with these positive vibrations around us and within us. May I now request Honorable President of LJ University, Dr. Manish Shah, to declare the convocation open. Thank you, sir.
Convocation open.
Thank you, sir. I request Honorable Vice Chancellor of LJ University, Professor Dinesh Avasthi, to deliver his welcome address.
Honorable Chief Guest of our convocation, a very eminent policy maker and an able administrator of the country, Shri Arif Mohammad Khan Sahab, Honorable Governor of Bihar, President of LJ University Governing Board, Dr. Manish Shah, esteemed members of the governing body, Board of Management, Academic Council, and Research Council, distinguished invitees, my faculty colleagues, graduating students, their proud parents, friends from media, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you all for making it to this very ceremonious event and supporting us wholeheartedly. I extend a very warm welcome to all of you. These young and ambitious achievers have given us a reason to celebrate, and I am therefore thankful to them as well. I extend a very warm welcome to all the distinguished guests. Thank you for attending this momentous event and for your incredible support. Welcome. We are here to honor these ambitious young achievers whose hard work has given us a true reason to celebrate. Now I come to the introduction of the chief guest. Though widely known for his support for women and disadvantaged sections of society, I take this opportunity to introduce our chief guest, Shri Arif Muhammad Khan, Honorable Governor of Bihar. When we look up for a statesman with a conscience wedded to ethics and righteousness, the name that first strikes is that of the Governor Arif Muhammad Khan. We are honored to have him as our chief guest today. Arif Saab's contribution to value-based politics is unsurmountable. Born on 18th November 1951 in Bulandshahr, Shri Arif Muhammad Khan, the Honorable Governor, Bihar, is a distinguished statesman and a highly regarded public figure dedicated to social justice and women empowerment. He is alumnus of Aligarh Muslim University, where he completed his Bachelor of Arts honors in 1973, and Lucknow University, where he obtained his law degree in 77. These two institutions laid foundation for his public and intellectual life. Sheikh Khan's leadership abilities emerged early during his student years when he served as General Secretary 72-73 and subsequently as President 73-74 of Aligarh Muslim University Students' Union. His political career formally began with his election as member of Legislative Assembly from Siana, Bulandshahr in 77-80. He later went on to represent people of Kanpur, Bahraich as a member of the 7th, 8th, 9th and 12th Lok Sabha. Over the years, Sheikh Khan has held several important ministerial responsibilities at the national level, such as Minister of Information and Broadcasting, Agriculture, Industry, Company Affairs, Home Affairs, Energy and Civil Aviation. Prior to assuming office as Governor of Bihar, he served with a distinction as Governor of Kerala. Shri Arif Muhammad Khan is recognized for his principled stand on social and legal reforms. And I would like to draw your attention that he relinquished his ministerial post in 1986 over the Shahbano case, which remains a defining moment in his political career. It highlights his commitment to constitutional principles and the advancement of women's rights. An acclaimed author and a thinker, his book, Text and Context, Quran and Contemporary Challenges, which was published in 2010, received wide acclaim and emerged as a bestseller, reflecting his engagement with contemporary social and intellectual discourse. He is happily married to Mrs. Reshma Arif, and the couple has 2 sons. I have one more personal level anecdote that as a young man, I was working on a rural development experiment in Ikona, where he represented a member of parliament, and I had a rare privilege of approaching him and staying at his place in Sunahri Bagh, and I remember those days with a lot of nostalgia. Thank you, sir. We extend a very warm welcome to you, sir. May I request Dr. Manish Shah, President of LJ University, to welcome Shri Arif Sahab with a auspicious tulsi pot and a shawl. We extend a very warm welcome to the parents of our graduating students who have supported their children's dream and embraced the spirit of progress. We also welcome government officials, entrepreneurs, academicians, university guests, media representatives, and all our friends and well-wishers who have consistently supported our mission. At this moment, I would like to remember our founders of LJ University, which was established in 2019 by Lok Jagruti Kendra Trust. It is rooted in a legacy of visionaries, leadership dating back to 1982, guided by the philosophy of its late founder, Professor B.M. Pirzada, and his ilk of supporters like Lord Meghnad Desai, Dr. Gautam Bappa, Barrister Girish Patel, Shri Subodh Shah, and so on. The institution transcended technical training to focus on ethical development and sustainability. Inspired by Professor Pirzada's own upbringing in an orphanage, the university provides quality education at affordable prices. The university aims to nurture socially responsible individuals, and so I would like to emphasize that we do not produce robots. We produce human beings. The university was established, as I told you, in 2019. Leadership goes back to, of course, 1982. Currently, the trust manages 15 constituent schools with a diverse student body of 22,000, reflecting its commitment to gender equality. 35% of students and nearly 50% of faculty members are women. This year, the university celebrates the graduation of 4,386 students, including 48 gold medals, all you sitting here, who represent the pinnacle of academic excellence. Sir, we are proud to share with you that LJ University celebrates significant faculty achievements. Professor Y.K. Agrawal and Dr. Hardik Shah for ranking amongst world's 2 topmost 2% scientists. This university has given 2 persons that are within the 2% of the world scientists. We're very proud of them. Our colleague, Dr. Suren Pathak, was elected India President of Global Harmony Association, while Jignesh Doshi achieved a milestone by completing 117 Coursera certificates. LJ University has successfully transitioned into research-driven teaching institution by implementing a robust research policy and incentive structure. These efforts have yielded impressive results, with faculty members publishing 344 total work to date, supported by incentives exceeding 33.68 lakh. In the current year alone, the faculty produced 73 publications, 12 patents, and earnings of 10.33 lakh in recognition. The university's academic vibrancy is further evidenced by its 272 events, academic events participated by our faculty members. Currently, we are 94 strong PhD students which are currently enrolled here, and 3 of them, first batch, will be getting PhD degree this year by our honorable guest on hands. LJ University's entrepreneur incubator, supported by central and state governments, totaling 5 crore rupees, it actively fosters a robust startup ecosystem. By providing comprehensive mentorship and funding, the university has successfully incubated 56 startups, resulting in 80 patents and valuation exceeding 1,750 crore. Initiatives like Shark Teens and Innovation Village event, which recently drew over 1,100 participants, connect innovators with industry professionals, creating 2,100 jobs and cementing the university's role as a leader in regional innovation. LJ University maintains strong industry relevance through strategic partnerships with giants like Mercedes-Benz, Maruti, Zydus Cadera, etc. These collaborations have facilitated the training of over 7,500 workers and the delivery of specialized diploma programs for prestigious organizations such as ISRO and PRL. Furthermore, the School of Pharmacy and School of Management have secured numerous MOUs to bridge academic gaps, enhanced placement, and host of large-scale hackathons for student problems. The university also emphasizes community impact and practical experiences. This is evidenced by the School of Physiotherapy, Outreach Program, and Software Factory, which has generated 50 lakh rupees through industry-sponsored projects this year. LJ University's 14-acre eco-friendly campus in Ahmedabad features state-of-art infrastructure, including 7,000 fiber-optic workstations and a pioneer blockchain system for tamper-proof examination records. Committed to sustainability, the university's Renewable Energy Center of Excellence currently meets 50% of its power needs via extensive rooftop solar. You can see right there on the left, all rooftop solar panels are there, which meet our 50% of requirement. In response to our social callings, the institution also prioritizes profound social impact through diverse community initiatives. Its Doctors on Wheel program has served over 150,000 disadvantaged individuals, a mission now expanded by a new 2,250-bed charitable medical complex offering multidisciplinary care. Further extending its compassion, the university operates the Jeev Daya Rath, mobile animal surgical unit, and a community kitchen for chronically ill. Additionally, the Meals to Skills project, daily nutrition and vocational training of over 300 underprivileged children daily. And this we have been doing since 2015, day in and day out. We are feeding 300 persons at our cost. Our cultural landscape, LJ fosters a vibrant campus through Kalanjali, a youth festival showcasing over 600 students in performing and creative arts. Other highlights include the massive LJ No Sanero Navratri celebration and Eventia Deep Rang, a unique event blending cultural festivals and entrepreneurship, where students' stalls generate significant one-night earnings. LJ University has established itself as a sports powerhouse. It has produced elite athletes who compete global stage. Notably, cricketer Vedant Trivedi represents India in Under-19 World Cup. Following international tours with teammates, the university's excellence spans multiple disciplines, including Devansh Parmar's multiple medal performance at the BRICS Games and Ananya's bronze at Asia Yogasana Sports Championship. Domestically, the university made a history as the first from Gujarat to win the West Zone Inter-University Volleyball Championship. From sweeping trophies at the Conquer Cups to to hosting a state record chess tournament of 800 students, LJ University consistently champions a culture of competitive dominance. LJ University acknowledges at only 5 years old, is still in the early stage, and we are trying to find out our feet. Sir, you must have heard it. A small couplet, नए परिंदों को उड़ने में वक्त तो लगता है. तो हम नए परिंदे हैं सर, 3 साल हुए हैं, लेकिन जो हमारे अचीवमेंट है उनके लिए हम बहुत पावरफुल हैं और आपके सामने रखना चाहते हैं. In final, I would charge to the graduating class, I extend hearty congratulations, urging you to remain curious and sincere by prioritizing lifelong learning and an open mind. You will achieve limitless success. मैं एक बात आपसे हिंदी में कहना चाहूँगा कि आज इस मंच से मैं ईश्वर से ये प्रार्थना नहीं करता कि आपका रास्ता बहुत हमवार हो, फूलों से भरा हुआ हो, लेकिन आज ईश्वर से मैं जरूर प्रार्थना करता हूँ कि आप में इतनी शक्ति हो कि आप उस ऊबड़ खाबड़ रास्ते को भी हमवार कर सकें और उस पर आराम से चल के सफलता प्राप्त कर सकें. मैं अपने कथन को कुछ लाइनें हैं उनसे समाप्त करना चाहूँगा. ये दिनकर जी ने लिखी थी. सच है विपत्ति जब आती है कायर को ही दहलाती है, शूरमा नहीं विचलित होते, क्षण एक नहीं धीरज खोते, विघ्नों को गले लगाते हैं, कांटों को नेह बनाते हैं, है कौन विघ्न ऐसा जग में टिक सके वीर नर के मग में, हम ठोक ठेलता है जब नर पर्वत के जाते पांव उखड़, मानव जब जोर लगाता है पत्थर पानी बन जाता है. और ये मैं आपको आह्वान करता हूँ कि आप में वो ताकत है कि ये पत्थर को पानी बना दें. आप पत्थर को पानी बनेंगे. मैं आपसे यही उम्मीद करता हूँ कि आप संघर्ष करके और विजयी होंगे. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Honorable President of LJ University, Dr. Manish Shah, to address the audience.
माननीय गवर्नर श्री डॉक्टर मोहम्मद आरिफ मोहम्मद खान जी, His Excellency Bihar, Dr. Dinesh Awasthi, Honorable Vice Chancellor of LJ University, Governing Board members, members of Board Management, Academic Councils, Directors of various institutes, faculties, invited guests, and my dear graduating students and their parents. आज आप सब छात्र में से ग्रेजुएट बन रहे हैं. ये आपकी ज़िंदगी का सबसे ऐतिहासिक पड़ाव. मैं आप सबका अहमदाबाद की सबसे बड़ी प्राइवेट यूनिवर्सिटी और गुजरात की दूसरी सबसे बड़ी प्राइवेट यूनिवर्सिटी में एलजे यूनिवर्सिटी के तीसरे दीक्षांत समारोह में आपका हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूँ. फ्रेंड्स, आज मैं शुरुआत ग्रेटिट्यूड से करूँगा. आज आपको जो डिग्री मिलने जा रही है उसके पीछे आपके माँ बाप का अनगिनत त्याग, आपको जो ये सफलता का जो फल है उसकी जड़ों में आपके माँ बाप और आपके टीचर्स है. जब आंधियाँ चलती है तो वृक्ष अपनी शाखाओं के बदौलत नहीं पर अपनी जड़ों के बदौलत अपने आप को टिकाए रखता है. और जो अपनी जड़ों का सम्मान नहीं करते वो दुनिया में कभी किसी ऊंचाइयों को छू नहीं सकता. अक्सर लोग ये कहते हैं कि लोग गलतियों से सीखते हैं. मैं ये कहता हूँ कि लोग गलतियों से नहीं, गलतियों से भी सीखते होंगे लेकिन सही रेफरेंस और सही रोल मॉडल से सीखते हैं. मैं अगर अपनी बात करूं तो मेरे रोल मॉडल इस ट्रस्ट के फाउंडर, मेंबर और मैनेजिंग ट्रस्टी पिरजादा साहब थे, जिन्होंने अपनी ज़िंदगी सिंप्लिसिटी, एम्पैथी एंड सिंसियरिटी का उदाहरण बनाया था। ये सारे अनमोल गुण मैं उनमें से सीखा हूँ। आज हमारे बीच में महामहिम डॉक्टर मोहम्मद आरिफ खान जी वैश्विक उदाहरण है साहस का। जब 1986 में शाहबानो केस में उन्होंने अपने सिद्धांतों के लिए उन्होंने पद छोड़ा था, और उन्होंने उस वक्त दिखाया था कि पद जो है वो स्थायी हो सकता है, पर पद अस्थायी अस्थायी हो सकता है, लेकिन चरित्र तो स्थायी हो सकता है। तो जब आप आगे बढ़ेंगे और दुनिया जब आपको झुकने के लिए मजबूर करे, तो महामहिम जी को याद करना और अपने सिद्धांत पे डटे रहना। डिसिप्लिन, जिसको जो है हम लोग एलजे यूनिवर्सिटी में ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा इनकलकेट करने की कोशिश करते हैं। क्यों करते हैं? डिसिप्लिन अगर है तभी हम लोग ऊंचाई को छू सकते हैं। जैसे आप देखिए, पृथ्वी, सौर मंडल, ये हम देखते रहते हैं कितने सालों से, कितने लाखों सालों से जो है वो पृथ्वी अपनी निश्चित गति से अपनी धरी पे घूम रही है। सूर्यमंडल जो है वो अपनी निश्चित गति से घूम रहे हैं। आप सोचिए कि अगर एक मिनट भी अगर पृथ्वी अपनी लय छोड़ देती है, अपनी रिदम छोड़ देती है, तो क्या होगा? प्रलय आ जाएगा, पूरा ब्रह्मांड बिखर हो जाएगा। तो अनुशासन मतलब डिसिप्लिन आगे बढ़ने के लिए बहुत जरूरी है। जैसे बढ़ते हैं, चुनौती आएगी, मुश्किलें आएगी। एक मूर्तिकार एक पत्थर को थोड़े से चोट लगा रहे थे। किसी ने पूछा कि भाई ये क्या कर रहे हो? तो उन्होंने बोला कि मैं फालतू पत्थर जो है, पत्थर से फालतू चीजें हटा रहा हूँ और उसमें से जो मूर्ति है उसको बाहर निकाल रहा हूँ। तो दोस्तों, हमारी जिंदगी में भी जब मुश्किलें आती है तो वो हथौड़ों की तरह हमें तोड़ने के लिए नहीं, हमें तराशने के लिए आती है। दुनिया बहुत जल्दी से बदल रही है। ये सब इंजीनियरिंग वाले, एमबीए वाले, एमसीए वाले, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस और मशीन लर्निंग, बहुत जल्दी से सब कुछ बदल रहा है और इतनी तेजी से बदल रहा है कि पहले ऐसा नहीं था। बहुत जल्दी से बदल रहा है। तो एल्विन टॉफलर ने सही कहा था कि 21वीं सदी में अनपढ़ वो नहीं है जो लिखना और पढ़ना नहीं जानता है। अनपढ़ वो है जो सीखना, भूलना और नया सीखना नहीं जानता है। जिस तरह से मोबाइल और लैपटॉप अपने सॉफ्टवेयर से अपने आप को अपडेट करते हैं, उस तरह से हमें भी अपने आप को अपडेट करना पड़ेगा, अदरवाइज हम इरिलेवेंट हो जाएंगे। देखिए, ये सब अब जब सफलता की दौड़ में हम आगे बढ़ते हैं ना, तो हमें मानसिक स्वास्थ्य का भी बहुत ध्यान रखना है, क्योंकि अगर मानसिक स्वास्थ्य हमारा सही नहीं है तो कुछ अच्छा नहीं होगा। गुरु और शिष्यों में संवाद हो रहा था। शिष्य ने पूछा गुरु से कि हम कितना वजन ले सकते हैं? तो गुरु ने बोला कितना वजन है वो मायने नहीं रखता है, आप वजन कितने टाइम लेते हो वो मायने रखता है। अगर एक ग्लास आधा है वो आप 30 मिनट तक पकड़ोगे तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, लेकिन पूरा दिन पकड़ोगे तो सुन्न हो जाओगे। चिंताएं और तनाव भी इसी तरह से है, इसको दिमाग में ज्यादा दिन मत रखिए। जब आगे बढ़ेंगे तो अभी आपके पास कैरियर, दो इंपॉर्टेंट डिसीजन आपको लेने हैं, एक कैरियर का और दूसरा अपने जीवन साथी का। कैरियर मतलब क्या? जॉब लेना या जॉब देना। पर मैं ये कहता हूं कि अगर आपने जॉब ली हुई है तो 2 साल, 5 साल, 10 साल, 15 साल तक जॉब कीजिए, लेकिन दिमाग में एक चीज रखिए कि आप आपको अपने आप कुछ करना है, अपना बिजनेस करना है, अपना स्टार्टअप करना है और लोगों को जो है वो कुछ ना कुछ जो है वो जॉब उनके लिए क्रिएट करना है। दूसरा डिसीजन है हमारा वो जीवन साथी का है। देखो, जीवन रथ के दो पहिए होते हैं, अगर एक पहिया भी सही नहीं चला ने तो फिर जिंदगी में आप आगे नहीं बढ़ पाओगे। तो जब आप अपने जीवन साथी का चयन कीजिए तो बाहरी चमक दमक से मत करना, अपने वैचारिक तालमेल से करना, क्योंकि अगर सही जीवन साथी मिल गया तो आपकी जिंदगी पूर्ण हो जाएगी, अगर नहीं मिला तो जिंदगी फिनिश हो जाएगी। अंत में मदर टेरेसा ने बहुत अच्छी तरीके से कहा था कि सब लोग जो है वो बड़े काम नहीं कर सकते, लेकिन सब लोग जो है वो एक छोटा काम भी बहुत प्रेम से और समर्पण से कर सकते हैं और दुनिया उसी तरीके से बदलती है। आज हमारे बीच में डॉक्टर मोहम्मद आरिफ खान स्पेशली बिहार से सिर्फ ये प्रोग्राम के लिए आए, हमारे तीसरे दीक्षांत समारोह की शोभा बढ़ाई और ये यादगार बनाया। सर, आपका खूब खूब शुक्रिया सर। आप लोग जो है वो जिंदगी में खूब आगे बढ़े, खूब सुख पाइए, समृद्ध बनिए, और जब समृद्ध बन जाइए, बहुत सुख मिल जाए तो समाज की तरफ देखिए कि समाज में जिसको अपने हिस्से की खुशी नहीं मिली है, जिसको अपने हिस्से का सुख नहीं मिला है, तो अपने हिस्से के सुख में से, अपने हिस्से की खुशी में से थोड़ा बहुत सुख और खुशी बांटिए। कि हमारे सोम त्यागी जी बोलते हैं कि जिनके पास जो है वो बांटेगा, अगर आपके पास खुशी होगी तो आप खुशी बांटेंगे। तो हम अपने कैरेक्टर से ये दुनिया जो है वो जीतने के लिए आगे बढ़े। आपको शानदार भविष्य की खूब खूब शुभकामनाएं। थैंक यू वेरी मच। जय हिंद।
Thank you, sir, for inspiring words. May I call upon directors of various institutes in sequence to present the passing out graduates with the degrees. I request Dr. Priya Shah, Director, Directorate of Research, to present the students for conferring the degrees.
Students who receive Doctor of Philosophy, please rise and keep standing till the degree is awarded. President Sir, I now present to you a total of 3 candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy who have been examined and found qualified for the degree, and request you to confer the degree on them. I also request you to confer the said degrees to the candidates who are permitted to receive the same in absentia.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I request Dr. P. Dhanashekaran, Director, School of Physiotherapy, to present the students for conferring the degrees.
Students who receive master degree in physiotherapy, please rise and keep standing till the degree is awarded. President Sir, I now present to you total 4 candidates for the degree in Master of Physiotherapy who have been examined and found qualified for the degree, and request you to confer the degree on them. I also request you to confer the said degrees to the candidates who are permitted to receive the same in absentia.
Thank you, sir. I request Professor Chandramouli Pathak, Director, School of Management Studies, Entrepreneur and Family Business Integrated Program, to present the students for conferring the degrees.
Students who receive master's degree in entrepreneurship and family business, please rise and keep standing till the degree is awarded. President Sir, I now present to you total 11 candidates for the degree in Master of Business Administration in Entrepreneurship and Family Business who have been examined and found qualified for the degree and request you to confer the degree on them. I also request you to confer this said degree to the candidates who are permitted to receive the same in absentia. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I request Dr. Divya Soni, Director, School of Media Studies, to present the students for conferring the degrees.
Students who receive master degree and bachelor degree in media and mass communication, please rise and keep standing till the degree is awarded. President Sir, I now present to you 8 candidates for the Master of Arts in Media and Mass Communication and 17 candidates for the Bachelor of Arts in Media and Mass Communication who have been examined and found qualified for the degree and request you to confer the degree on them. I also request you to confer the said degrees to the candidates who are permitted to receive the same in absentia.
Thank you, ma'am. I request Dr. Himanshu Thakkar, Director, School of Architecture, Design and Planning, to present the students for conferring the degrees.
Students who receive bachelor degree in architecture, bachelor degree in design, and master's degree in urban and regional planning, please rise and keep standing till the degree is awarded. President Sir, I now present to you 39 candidates for the degree of Bachelor in Architecture, 11 candidates for the Bachelor degree in Design, and 11 candidates for the Master's degree in Urban and Regional Planning who have been examined and found qualified for the degree and request you to confer the degree on them. I also request you to confer the said degree to the candidates who are permitted to receive the same in absentia. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I request Dr. Shri Shah, Director, School of Pharmacy, to present the students for conferring the degrees.
Students who received master and bachelor degree in pharmacy, please rise and keep standing till the degree is awarded. President Sir, I now present to you total 46 candidates for the degree in Master of Pharmacy and 95 candidates for the degree in Bachelor of Pharmacy who have been examined and found qualified for the degree and request you to confer the degree upon them. I also request you to confer the said degrees to the candidates who are permitted to receive the same in absentia.
Thank you, sir. I request Dr. Niketan Deshmukh, Director, School of Applied Sciences, to present the students for conferring the degrees.
Students who receive master's and bachelor's degree in science, please rise and keep standing till the degree is awarded. President Sir, I present to you total 90 candidates for the degree in Master of Science and 69 degree for Bachelor of Science who have been examined and found qualified for the degree and request you to confer the degree on them. I also request you to confer the said degrees to the candidates who are permitted to receive the same in absentia.
Thank you, sir. I request Dr. Richa Mandan, Director, School of Management Studies, Integrated Program, to present the students for conferring the degrees.
Students who receive bachelor's degree in business administration, please rise and keep standing till the degree is awarded. President Sir, I present to you a total of 163 candidates for bachelor's degree in business administration and 2 candidates for bachelor's degree in business administration honors who have been examined and found qualified for the degree and request you to confer the degree on them. I also request you to confer the degree to the candidates who are permitted to receive the same in absentia.
Thank you, ma'am. I request Dr. Ketan Shah, Director, School of Commerce, to present the students of Commerce, Event Management and Sports Management for conferring the degrees.
Students who receive bachelor degree in Commerce, Event Management and Sports Management, please rise and keep standing till the degree is awarded. President Sir, I now present to you 291 candidates for the bachelor's degree in Commerce, Sports Management and Event Management who have been examined and found qualified for the degree and request you to confer the degree on them. I also request you to confer the said degrees to the candidates who are permitted to receive the same in absentia.
Thank you, sir. I request Dr. Siddharth Singh Bist, Director, School of Management Studies, to present the students for conferring the degrees.
Students who receive master degree in business administration, please rise and keep standing till the degree is awarded. President Sir, I present to you a total of 615 candidates for the degree in Master of Business Administration who have been examined and found qualified for the degree and request you to confer the degree on them. I also request you to confer the said degrees to the candidates who are permitted to receive the same in absentia.
Thank you, sir. I request Mr. Alok Manke, Director, School of Computer Applications, to present the students for conferring the degrees.
Students who receive master degree in computer applications, Master of Science in Information Technology Integrated, Bachelor degree in computer applications, and Bachelor of Science degree in Information Technology, please rise and keep standing till the degree is awarded. President Sir, I now present to you 340 candidates for the degree of Master of Computer Applications, 17 candidates for degree in Master of Science in Information Technology Integrated, 218 candidates for degree of Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, 210 candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Computer Applications who have been examined and found qualified for the degree and request you to confer the degree on them. I also request you to confirm the said degree to the candidate who are permitted to receive the same in absentia. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I request Dr. Preksha Parikh, Director, School of Engineering and Technology, to present the students for conferring the degrees.
Students who receive master and bachelor degree in engineering, please rise and keep standing till the degree is awarded. President Sir, I now present to you a total of 985 candidates for the degree in Bachelor of Engineering and 12 candidates for the degree in Master of Engineering who have been examined and found qualified for the degree and request you to confer the degree on them. I also request you to confer the said degree to the candidates who are permitted to receive the same in absentia.
Thank you, ma'am. I request Dr. Mahesh Kela, Director, School of Polytechnic, to present the students for conferring the degrees.
Students who receive diploma in engineering, please rise and remain standing until diploma is awarded. President Sir, I now present to you 1,129 candidates for the diploma in engineering who have been examined and found qualified for the award of the diploma. And I request to you confer the diploma upon them.
I also request you to confer the same upon those candidates who are permitted to receive it in absentia. Dhanyavad. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. May I request our Honorable President, Dr. Manish Shah, to confer the degrees.
By the authority given to me by the governing body of the university, I confer on you the degree in Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Physiotherapy, Master of Business Administration in Entrepreneurship and Family Business, Masters of Arts in Media and Mass Communication, Bachelors of Arts in Media and Mass Communication, Master of Urban and Regional Planning, Bachelor of Architecture, Bachelor of Design, Master of Pharmacy, Bachelor of Pharmacy, Master of Science, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor in Business Administration, Bachelor in Business Administration Honors, Bachelor of Commerce, Bachelor of Business Administration in Sports Management, Bachelor of Business Administration in Event Management, Master of Business Administration, Master of Computer Applications, Master of Science in Information Technology, Integrated, Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Bachelor of Computer Applications, Bachelors of Engineering, Masters of Engineering, and Diploma in Engineering candidates. And I charge you that in your life, by word and deed, you will prove yourselves worthy of it. I admit the other candidates not present for the said degrees in absentia. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. May I request our Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Arif Mohammad Khan, to deliver the convocation address.
मुझे लग रहा है ज्यादा ऊंचा है इसको नहीं 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 हम ज्यादा ऊंचाई पे हैं President, LJ University Governing Board, Dr. Manish Shah ji, Senior Member of the Board, Dr. P.K. Mehta ji, Esteemed Vice Chancellor, Dr. Dinesh Awasthi ji, esteemed members of the Governing Board, Board of Management, Academic Council, and Research Council, distinguished academics, esteemed faculty members, dear graduates, dear parents and friends, and we have here Dr. Mafatlal Patel, whose affection and blessings I enjoy, my old friend Dr. Anamik Shah, former Vice Chancellor of Gujarat Vidyapeeth, Shri Viral Shah, Executive Director, LJK Trust, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure. In fact, I must express my gratitude to Dr. Manish Shah and Dr. Dinesh Awasthi for inviting me to share your joy and happiness on this auspicious occasion of your third convocation. I am humbled by your warm reception and gracious words of welcome. It is the privilege of a convocation speaker to offer congratulations to the graduates who, by strenuous work and disciplined effort, have attained their degrees, and some of you have achieved distinctions as well. My good wishes are with you, and I fervently hope that the qualities of mind and character which have helped you in your university courses may continue to be with you in the larger life you are entering into. I take this opportunity to applaud the proud, justifiably proud parents who are here to witness the accomplishments of their brilliant wards. Your teachers equally deserve our appreciation and admiration for their hard work and inspiration. The duty to excel the past is highlighted in our culture and finds expression in a beautiful line, Sarvatram Jayeti Chet, Putrat Shishyat Ichet Parajayam, which means that human psychology is such that in this competitive life, we want to go ahead of everybody. But there are two entities, two persons, your parents and your teachers. They always desire defeat in the sense that they want their children and their students to excel them, to go ahead of them. A beautiful idea. We are obliged to tell our next generation, we have done well, you must do better. This is the key to make a culture creative and attain new heights of growth. Culture is a living thing, and the law of nature is that all living things either grow or decay. They do not remain static. The teacher gives the spark which will enable you to develop a new outlook on life and a new kind of being. So the parents, as rightly pointed out by the President, Manish Ji, parents and our teachers, they enjoy a divine status, and we ever remain indebted to them. Shraddhavan labte jnanam, jnanam labdva, achirena adhigachati. I have been told that this institution is a living embodiment of the vision and devotion of late Professor B.M. Pirzada, whose life and work is fondly remembered. This institution, I have been, since the time I arrived here, I have been told by so many people that the vision was to provide education quality education, and affordability. The management of this university, they try to ensure that no seeker of knowledge is turned away because he comes from a background where the family cannot afford to pay the fees. It's a great idea, and I have also been told that this is the only university in the country where right from the first semester you use the most modern technology of blockchain for the purpose of giving marks or credits. And therefore the system becomes totally transparent. This inspires confidence, and also I am sure will inspire other universities to follow the suit. The vision behind this university or of Dr. Pirzada is rooted in ancient Indian tradition. Bharatiya Gyan Parampara, which obliges us to ensure access to education to all young women and men to enable them to realize their inherent potential. Jan Samanyeshu Istrishu Pirsara Dirte Kaschido Payo Nasti. Unless you take the education to the masses, and particularly to women, it is not possible for any human society to progress. I pay my respectful homage to this noble soul and compliment all those who have faithfully strengthened this institution and have built an environment in which the students can devotedly pursue knowledge. Tapasodhyay niratam. We must never forget, like every individual, every society, every nation has some genius. Indian civilization has been known since ancient times as knowledge civilization. ज्ञान की सभ्यता और संस्कृति. The need and importance of pursuit of knowledge cannot be overstated. Human beings are endowed with various capabilities, but the pursuit of knowledge continues right from the cradle to the end of life. We need to have supreme devotion to Ma Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge and wisdom, and be certain that if we receive her grace, if we are blessed by knowledge and wisdom through sustained efforts and devotion, the grace of Lakshmi is bound to come. For wealth and welfare are only applied knowledge. If Saraswati is the goddess of knowledge, Lakshmi is goddess of applied knowledge. The relationship is that of between pure science and applied science. I have used I've told you, referred to this small expression, tapa swadhyay niratam, ever devoted to the pursuit of knowledge. Now, one becomes curious to know what is the significance of tapa. There is a small dialogue in one Upanishad where this question has been raised, what is tapa? And the reply given is, tapa is swa adhyay plus pirvachan. Universities are the means by which traditions of a country, intellectual, artistic, and ethical, and the technical skills are transmitted from one generation to another. The university aims to make the students full human beings. Education is for the whole of man to think, to feel, to do, and to be. These are the aims which we should set before ourselves. Without thought, nothing great can be done. Even the gods are supposed to have performed tapas. As Panini, the great grammarian, tells us, tapa is alochane. Alochana is reflection. When you give deep thought to somebody, something, it also means discussion. It is reviewing matters. We must think. All the progress we have achieved in this world is due to the work of the great thinkers. And so far as this thinking process is concerned, it is not right for us to segregate ourselves. In this context, it is important to recall what, this question used to make me very uncomfortable. I used to ask myself, if India has been a knowledge hub, then why history has treated us so cruelly? And I started raising this question soon after high school. And I won't find any satisfactory answer. We have been under foreign domination for a long period. How come a country which is known for knowledge and wisdom, the Arab historians, at a time when the European Renaissance had not fully taken off, Baghdad had become the hub of intellectual activities. And 11th and 12th century, Arab historians, Arab scholars, they have written, 5, 6 of them, they have written history of the world. And each one of them, right from Tabri to Ibn Khaldun, They have written more than 8, 9, 10 volumes. But one thing is common there. In the first chapter of the first volume, almost each one of them says that there are 5 great civilizations in the world. Other countries follow. They are the camp followers of one or the other. The Persian civilization is known for its majesty. Chinese civilization for its craftsmanship and obedience to the rulers. Turks for their bravery. Romans for their beauty and chivalry. And Indian civilization is the only civilization which is known for promotion of knowledge and wisdom. Each one of them has written. So this question used to perplex me. If we were a knowledge civilization, why we have been subjected to so much humiliation? History has been so cruel to us. And the answer, it is Swami Vivekananda who has given answer. And more than him, his disciple, Swami Ranganathanand. On Indian civilization, he has written a book which is in 4 volumes. Eternal Values for a Changing Society. And therein he writes that we have been devotees of Mother Saraswati. But devotion to Mother Saraswati means not only acquisition of knowledge, but also share the acquired knowledge with others. He said we did not stop the process of acquisition of knowledge, but we stopped the process of sharing knowledge with others. In fact, he goes to the extent of saying, we denied access to education to large number of our population. And that explains why we were disgraced, why we were humiliated. And he quotes from Srimad Bhagavad a line which says, Saraswati Gyan Khalv Yatha Sati. A scholar who imprisons her or his knowledge imprison within themselves. He has used word imprison. When you don't share knowledge, then you are putting the knowledge into a prison. So he says, a scholar who does not share the acquired knowledge with others is not a devotee of Saraswati. Such a person is a villain of Saraswati. We paid the price for that. And now I feel that the wrong which we had committed through universities like this, who think of not only of quality education, but affordability of education, you are expiating for the sin which we had committed in the past. I compliment you for that. ये ताली बजाने के बारे में मेरी पृष्ठभूमि राजनीतिक है, तो ताली बजवाने का अच्छा लगती है ताली, लेकिन मुझे बहुत दफा लगता है कि जब आप ताली बजाते हैं तो जोश आता है, और जोश आता है तो हमारी बॉडी में कुछ हार्मोन्स रिलीज होते हैं, और वो जोश हमारे होश पे पर्दा डाल देता है। इसलिए ताली कम बजाया कीजिए, थोड़ा गौर से सुनिए, होश में। Look at the countries who have made real progress and look at their people how they work. They don't allow Josh to overcome their hosh. ये emotionalism, sentimentalism, all these things, no. The major role is played by intellect and reason. And the progress of the civilization of any society depends on how much you use your intellect and your reason, knowledge and wisdom. So, I must also tell you, you are very fortunate. You are receiving education here. This opportunity is not available to all the people of your age. And Swami Vivekananda has told us, I was talking about quality education and affordability. This university or any educational institution, any university, the education which we receive, it is not just the fees which is paid by our family, which is sufficient for running institutions like this. Even if there are people who help the institutions, but the road which you use to come to this place to attend your classes, in building that road, those infrastructural facilities, a man who has never seen a school, even his children have not seen the school, he also contributes in creating those infrastructural facilities. The indirect taxes, he buys small things from the market. But on those, the price which he pays, even if he is not a direct taxpayer, indirectly he is contributing. She is contributing. So we have a duty towards them as well. And Swamiji has used very strong words. He says, so long as millions live in hunger and ignorance, in poverty, and they do not have access to education, I hold every person a traitor, very strong word, a traitor who, having been educated at their expense, pays no heed, the least heed to them. So we shall be failing in our duty if we do not think about these people and do whatever, think about them and try to come into a position where you can help spread the education. I have already told you that our rishis, they have said, without education of the masses, particularly of women, no progress is possible. And that is why Swami Vivekananda repeatedly, he exhorted, he gave a call to the youth of India, Uttisthata Jagirta Prapya Varani Bodhata Churasya Dhara Nishita Durataya Durgam Pathastat Kavayo Vadanti. Rise, awake, and do not rest. Learn from others, but do not rest until you achieve your goal. I know that today you are in a festive mood, and rightly so. you want to go back home and join your family and friends to celebrate your achievements. But I have a duty as a convocation speaker. The duty is to give you some advice, which I request you to reflect on and maybe someday to think about it, and maybe someday it provides you inspiration and solace. It may guide you on the path. For advice, I'm not going to use my own words. I want to use the words of Bhagwan Krishna, which he used while advising Arjun on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. He told him, Uddaret Atmana Atmanam, Na Atmanam Afsadayet. Atma eva hi Atmana Bandhu, Atma eva Ripu Atmana. Bandhu Atma Atmana, Tasya Yena Atma eva Atmana Jita. Anatmana tu Shatrutve, Varteta Atma eva Shatruvat. Don't try to look for enemies outside. It is you who can be your friend. It is you who can be your enemy. It is your own self. When yourself becomes your friend, yourself becomes your friend when you have control over it. When you control your desires, when you are totally in control of yourself, which in our tradition we also call respecting Maryada, which we also call Indriya Nigraha. Total control over the self. When you have that control over the self, yourself becomes your friend. When you lose that control, your own self becomes your enemy. In fact, there is another verse from one Upanishad which says, Dharmasya vidhaye neko, yeve prokta maharshi bhi, swayam swayam vijnanam ashritte, damastesham parayana. There are so many definitions and interpretations of dharma. Dharma is not religion. Dharma is totally different. When Bhagwan Krishna advises Arjun to do his dharma, he is not asking him to go before a deity and pray there. He is asking him to fight. Dharma is duty. You have to perform your duty. What your duty is, you have to decide it for yourself. So the Upanishad says, there are so many definitions, so many interpretations, which one to believe, which one not to believe. But it says, despite all these differences of opinion, on one thing everybody agrees, Damas Tesham Parayana. The highest dharma is when you have control over your unwholesome desires. When you are in control of yourself. Then the Upanishad says that on other things, what in a given situation my dharma is, the Maharshis, the Munis, Manishis, they differ. But on one thing they all agree, and they agree that self-restraint, self-control, Maryada, respecting the Maryada is the highest dharma. There is total agreement on this. And When this happens, then remember, this comes as a result of realization. The highest ideal of Indian culture, Indian philosophy, is ekatmata. We do not live in isolation. All cultures in the world have been defined by parameters which are exclusive in nature. And on that basis, they claim superiority. I am of white color, I am superior to you. I speak this particular language, I am superior to all those who speak other languages. I believe in this way of giving, God is one. How to approach the God, how to express your adoration, there differences come. My way or highway. If you do things in the way I do, you are okay. Otherwise, you are going to be condemned to hell for all the time to come. Now, when you claim superiority over others, it is bound to lead to conflict. Indian culture, Indian civilization is the only civilization which is defined by Atma. The 4 mats which Shankaracharya established in different parts of the country, each one has one Mahavakya from the Vedas. And all these Mahavakyas which I mentioned earlier, Aham Brahmasmi Tattvamasi, they all indicate toward the divinity of mankind. We see every person as potentially divine. Deho Devalaya Prokto Jivo Deva Sadashiva. Now you tell me, if we really learn this lesson and we internalize this lesson, that every person is potentially divine. I see human body as temple of God. Then is it possible for me to hurt anybody? To put my foot on the foot of the other person? No, to me you are potentially divine. Indian culture is the only culture. There can be no better way to ensure equality, human dignity, fraternity, justice, than you to learn and see everybody as divine being, potentially divine. And that is why, again, I would like to refer to a verse in Bhagavad Gita. What is Mahatma Gandhi had said, if you are, whatever you are doing, if you are ever in confusion, you do not know, you are not able to decide what is the right course of action, then Mahatma Gandhi said, think of the last man. If your proposed action is going to help the poorest of the poor, then go ahead. And if it does not benefit the last man, refrain from doing it. Bhagavan Krishna says it more powerfully. He says, Sakta karmani avidvasa yatha kurvanti bharata kuryat vidwan tatha sakta chikir shuloka sangarha. Each one of us, every human being, works hard to survive, to live a better life. But the inspiration comes, I have to better my life. I have to better the lives of people with whom I am associated. He says these are the, despite doing good work, they are agyani. They don't have the knowledge. Who has the knowledge? The man of knowledge works even harder than the ordinary man, but his inspiration comes Chikirshu. Chikirshu means in Sanskrit desiring. His is Loka Sangarham. Every action is inspired by the intention or motive. What best I can do for the mankind, for the welfare of the world. So the guiding principle for an Indian is Loka Sangarham. Welfare of humanity, welfare of the world. I am sure in your practical life you will take notice of this great cultural legacy which we have. And I would like to conclude, because this is, I have repeatedly said, our civilization, our culture is knowledge-based. And what is that knowledge? That again is explained by Bhagwan. He says, Yaj gyatva na punamoham evam yasyasi pandava yena bhutani asheshena dirakshiyasi atmani athomai. The nature of this knowledge is that day you acquire it, you internalize it, then you will start seeing everybody. Yena bhutani asheshena. Asheshena means without exception. The person may be your enemy. The person may be somebody who has hurt you. But without making any exception, you will start seeing everybody as extension of your own self. Athomai. First, you will see the other person as extension of your own self. And then you will see that the way I dwell in you, in your heart, I dwell in that person's heart also. This is a great, I sometimes say half jokingly, half seriously, that if we are seeing so many wars, so much bloodshed, so much tension, so many conflicts in the world, to a large extent we are responsible. We Indians are responsible. Because cultures which are defined by supremacism, they will always lead to conflict. Ours is the only culture which has a universal vision. But if you, Swami Vivekananda used to say it repeatedly, India has a message to give to the world. India has a message to give to the world. But who can give the message? There is something vichar, called vichar. Only when vichar is translated into achar, then you become entitled to pirchar. We have that duty on our shoulders. We cannot be true to our cultural legacy unless we do it. So, with this, I conclude my remarks. Thank you very much. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for thoughtful and inspiring words. Now I request Professor Viral Shah to conduct the award of med proceedings.
Respected Shri Arif Mohammad Khan sir, Honorable Governor of Bihar and Chief Guest of the Convocation. Medals and rank certificates for scholastic performance to the top-ranking students of different streams and doctorate degree certificates are to be awarded as recommended by the Academic Council and as approved by the governing body. I request you to present the same. Students whose names are called out will come forward and receive the same from the Honorable Chief Guest.
Now, I will call the name of the students to receive the medal from the chief guest. Hitesh Kumar Pandya for receiving Doctorate of Philosophy. Manish Kumar Mehta. Payal Kumari. Soni Kalyani. Jani Vidhi. Nair Shriya. Khan Sarah. Patel Aman Kumar. Patel Dharam. Pujara Vaishwi. Mudaliyar Vignesh. Agrawal Neha. Kanojia Sakshi. Dodia Mansi. Patel Yash. Vyas Vishwa. Limbachia Palak. Ranadev Mohak. Rathod Mihir. Akhani Rajdeep. Shetty Srama. Snehal Sangani. Vaidya Shalvi. Acharya Shreya. Bhalayya Rutvik. Bushal Inam Haider. Bushal Abbas Ali. Jahan Piyush. Rehan Sheikh. Sangvi Yashvi. Shah Pranshav. Sheikh Aisha. Sunny. Thakkar Meet. भावसार मानव, घोरी स्मिथ, जा कुशल, लवकुश वाघेला, मुल्तानी राजू, प्रजापति मानिश, राशि मोदी, शेख सुफियान, वदेर साहिल, शाह अमन, मकवाणा मंथन दीप, नोएदा फाइजा, पीपारा कानिश, शाह अक्षत, त्रिवेदी विश्वा, उपाध्याय स्नेहा, वोरा तस्नीम, Thank you, sir. I request Professor Viral Shah to propose the vote of thanks.
It was indeed a 360-degree convocation address. Sir, you have covered almost all aspects of life and society: culture, knowledge and wisdom, history, philosophy, language, religion, social welfare, and whatnot. So thank you very much, sir, for being our chief guest. And I would like to thank members of governing board, members of board of management, members of academic council, members of research council, faculty members, directors, dear students, parents, all agencies, and media people. Before we conclude, I would request Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Dinesh Avasthi to come forward and honor our chief guest with small token of memento as a small token. Once again, I express my gratitude to Shri Arif Mohammad Khan sir for gracing this function. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. May I now request Honorable President of LJ University to declare the closing of convocation.
I declare the close of convocation.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, may I request all of you to stand for National Anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
May I also request all of you to please keep standing as the chief guest, the president, the vice chancellor, and the academic procession members retreats. be seated. All the graduating students are requested to join the LJ Alumni application, which is available on Android as well as iOS devices. As we part ways today, remember that the everyday holds the promise of new beginnings and endless possibilities. Continue to strive for excellence and let your light shine brightly. Thank you for your cooperation and thank you for being an exceptional audience. Students, kindly note that your degrees will be handed over to you by your respective institutes at designated venues. Thank you so much.
Check. 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 Mic check. Good evening, everyone. Now it is the turn of our engineering graduates of LJIET, and we are truly pleased to celebrate this moment with all of you. I warmly welcome our respected dignitaries, faculty members, and dear students and parents to the convocation ceremony of Lok Jagruti Kendra University on behalf of LJ Institute of Engineering and Technology. I would request engineering students to please gather on the stage, on the ground as soon as possible, as now we are beginning the engineering convocation ceremony of LJ